beginning at 7 on WB18.
Halloween of travel, excitement, and pigs?
Why is there a pig?
Trust us. Family of fear. Then, reliving past Halloweens means choosing between the one you love
Do you want to kiss me?
and the one you're with. An all-new Boo Over, plus trick-or-treat tips.
If the candy sucks,
The Jamie Kennedy Experiment. It's all Halloween night on the WB Thursday. And now, Family of Fear.
I don't know, maybe an Indian chief. Or maybe a fireman.
Nah, I think a gorilla with a cowboy hat. A mermaid. Definitely a mermaid.
Oh, well, I see a fluffy bunny rabbit sitting on a pillow.
What's wrong with him? Maybe he needs a nap.
I'm merely joining you in your jolly game of what the clouds look like.
No, Mr. French. The Runts are trying to decide on their Halloween costumes.
Oh, well, then might I suggest that Miss Buffy could go as a little girl who finishes all her peas, and Master Jody could go as a little boy who doesn't leave sticky handprints on my newly polished maple bookshelves. No one will ever recognize you.
Halloween is a very big deal to these two.
Last Halloween in Indiana, we filled up these giant bags of candy.
You should see them when they're jacked up on sugar.
I'll arrange for a large hamster wheel to be brought in. I'm sure they'll generate enough electricity to light up the building.
Are you kidding? The whole city.
Family Affair is brought to you by America's Dairy Farmers and Milk Processors.
How come you have to go to work, Uncle Bill? It's Saturday.
Because I have an important project that I have to get done.
Like at school when we glued macaroni to an orange juice can and spray painted it gold?
Exactly. Only I'm building a high-speed, superconductive, elevated rail system from the suburbs of Melbourne, Australia, straight to the heart of the business district. And then spray painting it gold.
I need a diamond crown, a ruby necklace, shoes made from pearls, and a golden carriage.
Well, why should you be any different than every other woman I know?
It's for Halloween.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Halloween's coming up.
I'm going as a magical fairy princess. I'm going as a booger.
Great. I'm going to work. French?
Behind you, sir.
God, don't scare me like that, French.
Well, Halloween is on its way.
Yeah, I couldn't be happier.
If I may say so, sir, the spirit of the Druids doesn't seem to beat too strongly in your breast.
Not really my holiday.
Indeed, sir. One raises one's eyebrow.
Well, no big deal. Just never had any fun.
No happy memories of begging for sweeties in colorful costumes?
Happy Halloween memories? Well, let's see. When I was 9, Rusty Lewis and his brothers locked me in the basement all night. When I was 10, Rusty Lewis took all my candy and my pants. You get the idea?
Indeed, I do, sir.
Why don't you just take care of the whole holiday? The kids want Halloween, and I'm the wrong guy. Oh, and by the way, Jody wants to be a booger. See ya.
You're going with Adam? Chin Pimple Adam or Star Trek Adam? New Adam. Hot Adam.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Hiya, Bert. Where's Ernie?
He's down at the Carnegie Deli buying soup. Listen, Sutton, Mr. Gerwitz asked if you'd please stop by his office.
Oh, what does Darth Gerwitz want now?
Who's Darth Gerwitz? Building manager despises anybody younger than him.
Yeah, which is everybody. Well, except, like, God.
Crusty old man lives to give us a hard time.
Yeah, no bare feet in the lobby, no cursing in the lobby, no making out in the lobby.
Ah, Miss Ramsey, thank you for stopping by. I don't enjoy these kinds of conversations, but I've been getting some complaints again. You're playing your music too loud at night.
Tell you what, why don't I just smash my stereo with a big brick? Would that make you happy?
I don't think this needs to be an opera. Just turn the record player down. Would you?
See?
Wow, yeah, mean guy, all right.
That's why Chelsea and me are taking him down on Halloween. You in?
Thanks. I was just gonna rent Ghostbusters and get a pizza.
What are you, 8?
Yeah, why don't you put on a Hello Kitty mask and go trick-or-treating? I'm not a little kid.
Then are you in or out?
Okay, I'm in.
I'll help you take down Grinch Gerwitz. Great.
Ew, monster guts.
Master Jody, remove the pumpkin entrails from your sister's face. Now, would you children please join me in the living room? Children, this is Mr. Richter. Mr. Richter is the Barney's tailor.
Barney doesn't wear clothes. He's a dinosaur. Maybe he wears clothes for Picture Day.
I'm not referring to the televised purple narcotic. Mr. Richter is from Barney's New York clothing store. He's here to manufacture your Halloween costumes.
Step up, little girl.
I'm gonna be a magical fairy princess.
I can do that.
Can I have puffy sleeves?
Puffy. Yeah, okay.
And a matching dress for Mrs. Beasley.
Mr. Davis so appreciates your assistance in this unusual task, Mr. Richter.
Mister, I want my monkey wings to flap and a really scary monkey mask.
Master Jody has decided upon the flying monkey from The Wizard of Oz. Be grateful that I dissuaded him from his earlier choice.
A booger.
Mr. Davis is going to buy lots of our suits, right?
Let me confirm that.
Overnight these to Dublin. Get the signatures, get them back. Okay, Taj, they're holding 2 conference calls for me, so get me up to speed.
2 problems. Twin Cities Geologic was supposed to have the soil report today. Now they say they can't do it till next week.
Then we go with somebody else. Call Harvey Carstairs over at Lyman. They owe me a favor. Next problem.
We have to order lunch, and Nikki wants to go to Hula Hands again.
No hula hands. Spiro's is across the street, and your boss wants Greek. It's me. Bill Davis.
Do Greek places have hummus?
Kinda, but they call it Scordalia.
Guys, French, you're in charge of Halloween, remember?
I'm just gonna get a zone bar in the kitchen.
Fine. I'll buy suits. Nothing seersucker.
I hate this stinking holiday.
All right.
Not 3 times on the sea, you want me. Twice on the pipe.
All right, Commandant Gerwitz leaves his office every day at 5 o'clock.
He goes to check his messages.
Oh, my darling. Means I'll meet you in the hallway.
He's coming down with boogie fever. He checks his precious elevator for smudges. The pervert. And he slinks back into his cave. Did you get the pig?
I got the pig.
There's a pig? Why is there a pig?
The pig's the prank. My cousin Tyler's school mascot is a pig. Jersey.
On Halloween, you are going to tell Genghis Gerwitz that there's something wrong with your smoke detector. That'll get him upstairs. And Chelsea and me are going to move all the furniture out of his office, and Tyler's going to bring in the pig.
After we feed it super spicy Thai food, she's got a really weak stomach.
Or, how about this? We could spray shaving cream in his mailbox, so then his mail will be totally covered in shaving cream. How awesome would that be?
Maybe we should just call him and ask if his refrigerator's still running.
No, let's do the pig. I'm digging the pig.
Uncle Bill! Look at our costumes we're wearing in school. Guess what we are, Uncle Bill?
Looks like Buffy's a princess.
Yeah!
And you're the guy who lost my suitcase at the Paris Ritz-Carlton.
No, I'm a flying monkey.
A very well-tailored one.
Mr. Richter did a superlative job, sir, and you are now the proud owner of $7,000 worth of summer weight suits.
Money solves every problem, kids. Remember that.
Okay, what time are you taking us trick-or-treating, Uncle Bill?
And the problems that money doesn't solve, Mr. French does. You take the kids trick-or-treating, okay?
Are you sure you wouldn't like to join us for perhaps one trick and one very tiny little treat?
No, I gotta work late. It costs a lot of money to keep these kids in monkey suits.
How come nobody's dressed up? Maybe everybody went as themselves.
Jody, Buffy, would you come to my office, please?
I think we're in trouble. Halloween is different in New York than it was back home.
Family of Fear will continue on the WB Thursday night.
I got the pace.
With hand-picked jalapenos and crispy...
WB18.
I appreciate your calling, Mrs. McWhirter. I'll go get him some different clothes and come down to the school right now.
No, coming right down, staying right here.
Yes, thank you. I'll be back in an hour, less.
No, come on. What about your butler? Can't he go?
Oh, no. He's in a warehouse in Brooklyn trying to find a princess wand for Buffy's doll. I love this holiday.
I am sure the children weren't aware of it, but Dovetail refrains from any celebration of Halloween. Too many complaints.
Well, what are you going to do? Here's their school clothes.
We were attacked from every direction. Religious groups, secular groups, disadvantaged advocacy groups, health activist groups.
But the devil worshippers were okay with it.
Actually, they felt it trivialized the devil.
Well, it's not my favorite either. I always thought it was a stupid holiday.
We took the opportunity to create our own celebration that's much more inclusive. We call it Awesome Autumn. Come on, kids, let's get changed. The pageant is starting in just a couple minutes.
Can't we just go home, Uncle Bill?
And miss Awesome Autumn? Oh, boy, I'd stay if I could.
All parents are invited.
Hiya, Bert. Where's Ernie?
Went down to the Diamond District to pick himself out a pinky ring. How are you ladies today?
Working on a new song. Want to hear?
You need to ask.
Come on. She's been working so hard on it. You are gonna love it. Standing alone in the subway. That's all we got so far. So we're gonna go work on it. Yeah, a lot of work.
Hey, mention me in your Grammy speech. Somebody needs a shower.
French? I just lost 2 hours of my life watching the Dovetail School's pageant of dull. Every grade did a poem about cool weather, and then there was a harvest feast of low-sodium squash soup and a root vegetable grab bag. Here, I saved you some jicama. Now, I have got to get back to the office. All right. Monkeys and princesses. Mr. French is going to take you out for the whole trick-or-treat thing as soon as it gets dark.
Yay! Where's he gonna take us?
Mr. Davis, are there streets that are suitable for such activity here in Manhattan?
Good point. This ain't Indiana. So we'll go right here in the building. 20 stories, tons of apartments. It's like Indiana, stacked up.
At the risk of usurping your role as Halloween Scrooge, may I remind you, sir, that the building enforces a strict no solicitors policy?
So?
So, no trick-or-treaters.
All right, then. We'll trick-or-treat right here in the apartment. There's plenty of doors to knock on, so Mr. French will go in the study, and then you'll knock on the door, and he'll give you some mints. Right, French?
Yes. And then I'll trot down to the powder room and dispense, hand soaps. They're very nice. They're shaped like seashells. That'll be lots of fun, won't it?
Yes.
I'll get it. French, get them in their costumes, and we'll get this thing rolling.
Very well, sir. Come along.
Taj, great. I was just on my way. Let's go.
No, we need you to sign this and fax it to Melbourne 45 minutes ago. Here, pen.
What am I signing?
Swamp Bottom's practically quicksand. We're agreeing to sink the caissons 100 feet.
Well, no, then I got to read through the whole
No
contract.
time. Sign.
French, what are you doing?
Putting the twins' costumes away, sir. Buffy and Jody have retired for the evening.
Why?
The grounds they gave were, and I quote, "Halloween is a stupid holiday."
They said that?
Buffy went on to say, "It's no fun and we don't need it anymore. Poop on it," concluded Master Jody.
Kids shouldn't be thinking that.
No, sir. I can't imagine where they picked up such an idea.
Bill, this is kind of important.
I'll tell you what's important. What's really important is this elevated railway.
All right, then.
Much too important to rush it just so we can meet some arbitrary deadline. So I'm gonna call Australia, get us an extension so we can do this thing right. And in the meantime, I'm gonna take my kids trick-or-treating. Hey, I'm not gonna let my lousy Halloweens ruin it for those kids. Hello.
Hi, I live in 18A and our smoke alarm isn't working. Can you take a look at it?
Ira Gerwitz on the case. Hang on a second. I know we don't really allow trick-or-treating in the building, but if a kid just happens to walk by, there happens to be some candy, where's the crime?
No crime.
You want one? After all, you're still a kid, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Thanks.
Now, let's go see that smoke alarm.
You know what? It probably just needs a new battery. I'll go look at it. You just get right on back to your work, and, thanks for the candy bar. Don't leave your office.
Cissy! Excellent. Bert said you'd be down here. Your uncle is going to take the children trick-or-treating.
Really?
I'm going too.
You, Uncle Bill, you're taking them trick-or-treating?
Yeah, little change of heart.
The kids got to, huh?
Yeah, they keep doing that. You coming?
Sure. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Sissy, what's going on? Oh, I decided I don't want to pick on Mr. Gerwitz. He doesn't deserve it.
You can't bail. Everybody is ready to do this.
Not everybody. The pig thing's kind of childish, and you know, I'm too grown up for that. So, where are you going? Trick-or-treating.
How come there's no peanuts on this plane?
Because it's my plane and I don't like peanuts.
Wow, this is really your plane?
Uh-huh.
Can you fly us to school sometime?
Where are we going, Uncle Bill?
Someplace where I can pretty much guarantee they trick-or-treat. Maxwell, Indiana, Halloween Central.
This is where you trick-or-treated when you were little?
Well, this is where I got pants when I was little. Wow. Wow, look at that. That's the Ferguson house. They used to give out the greatest homemade taffy apples, you know? And over there, right there, that's the McMillan house. Mrs. McMillan always gave out full-size candy bars, not the little dinky ones. All right, Captain. Kids are cleared for Halloween takeoff. Take them in.
Come on, run. Sugar!
Your description of your neighborhood just now sounded suspiciously like a fond memory, sir.
Yeah, I guess being here with the kids brings back some of the good moments.
Trick or treat!
Oh, great. That's Rusty Lewis.
Your youthful tormentor? He's lost a bit of hair, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he has.
Trick or treat, trick or treat!
Hey, Rusty Lewis, right?
Yeah? Hi.
Bill Davis.
Hey, yeah.
Been a few years.
Yeah.
What you been up to?
Well, funny you should ask. I just opened up an appliance shop of my own. Got a website, the whole deal. How about you? You, you still building those dopey little model airplanes?
No, moved on. Hey, congratulations on the new store.
Thanks.
Good evening. I'm Mr. Davis's butler. He earns several $1 million a year, has a private jet, and could buy your appliance store with the cash in his pocket, burn it down, and not think twice. Have a super jolly Halloween.
Trick or treat, trick or treat! They gave us a whole handful of lollipops. This is even better than last year. Halloween is great when you live in New York. Let's use the house at the next house. Come on, Uncle Bill.
Let's go.
Jamie Kennedy experiment trick-or-treat tips.
If the candy's...
Next, Halloween parties from your past are afraid. WB afraid.
On the WB Friday, she's found the perfect date.
Who?
He's found the perfect date. Unfortunately, their dates found each other.
In my house? I'm sorry.
It's okay, baby. We can work it out.
What I Like About You. And it's Scooby and Shaggy on an all-new Sabrina. Then Reba's trying safe dating.
Ben and I used to safe date all the time. Not safe enough.
An all-new Reba, followed by an all-new Greetings from Tucson on the WB Friday night.